This is Alchemy, here to talk a little alchemy, okay? How you doing? It's been a minute. I'm happy to see you, and I'm not gonna be here too long, all right? I should try to get more centered, but I'm trying to work on my background, child. Gotta work on some spacing. But anywho, I'm here, child. I missed y'all. I missed you. Nice to talk to you, okay? And since we're talking, all right, I wanted to do a concept really quick and break down lights. Um, and some of the spiritual lessons that I was learning from observing the lights. Okay. So, first of all, I don't know. I just kind of was thinking, I like to look at the sun. I sun gaze a little bit. So, as I was sun gazing and really taking in just the essence of the moment, I started to think about, like, wow, this is what gives us life. It really is the life giver, right? It's the most creative reference that we can ever have, right? And then I started to think about life. That's exactly what we're doing. All we're doing is creating. We're creating a life for ourselves out of the materials that we have. We're creating relationships. Um, we're very much motivated by desire, right? Like what's carnal to us, and to put it out and express it in a 3D form. So I started to think about the life, because I said the life. Life, child, these words, I'm into etymology, so it happens sometimes, okay? But let me keep myself together. So I started to think about the lights, right? The sunlight. And because there's no life on earth without it. There's no me, there's no you, there's no this, okay? We need it, we need the sun. So in thinking of that, I began to just wonder what, and then this is not the video to know like all the carbons and molecules and all everything that's on the periodic table to make the sun. This ain't it. I was just thinking about it in a very light kind of concept, like the sunlight. All right, so I learned that the sunlight gives off a white light. All right, it looks yellow, it appears yellow to us, but I did Google this, okay? And also I've seen like cameras go into space where that real dark negative space is, and you can see the white light that's coming off, the white lights rather, that is coming off of our sun. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, so the sun, which gives off life on this planet, is giving off a white light. Well, then that took me to the color spectrum. So I remember from grade school, it kind of reminded myself that there's 7 primary colors, like the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the violet, all the colors of the rainbow, indigo, violet, right? But also, we see black and white. However, they're not on the color wheel. So, to understand how we process white is when all the colors spin together, they keep their own original essence. So they don't lose their essence about themselves, but they spin together. And at a certain speed, you begin to see white. Black is a little different. How we interpret black is when we take all those same colors. They don't keep their original essence. We just mix them, right? If you've ever painted with a kid, you probably know how quick red, yellow, blue, and green can turn this gray, blackish color, right? Because it just gets mixed up so much. So, or maybe not a kid. Maybe you just paint like that, child, but these are colors. So this is what the colors are doing, though. So in order for us to perceive black, right, it's all these colors mixed in together. So you can't tell the red apart from that group anymore. Once it's mixed in, it's just mixed. And in order for us to get light from the sun, to get this white light, it's taking the hues and it's mixing them, or not mixing them. The white light from the sun is appearing because all the hues are spinning together, but they're keeping their original essence. Now, I said, self, what can I learn from this? All right. Because to get white, you have to take hues, right? Now, we are the humans, okay? And it's said that we are light beings, right? The body's the vessel, but what gives us our essence is our light, our energy. So if we're the hues spinning together, trying to co-create, right? The message would be then working together in a rhythm where you can spin together and keep your essence about yourself. That's how you end up becoming the ultimate creator. That's what brings life, great life and abundance to this planet. And that's the message for every individual to take with them. Because in order for us to spin together, right, and create this white light, I've got to be green, right? or yellow, whatever color I show up as, right? But I've also got to allow you to be your hue. I've got to allow you to shine in your true essence. Because what happens is that if we do too much judging, right, and I ask you not to shine or not to stand out so bright, or if I ask you to kind of tone down and mix your hue in with others, eventually you mix and mix and mix it so much that you lose the essence, and it goes into lostness. It goes into darkness, right? So the light is just the sun. It's the center of our universe. It's how we come into form, come into existence. And with it, the message of the white life that it gives off to give us life is showing that the hues can actually come together and dance to keep their essence, but yet work together, spin together. And that's something that sometimes humanity doesn't always see. Like we're always reminded that we're different hues, okay? From our skin suits to our attitudes to our cultures, we're always reminded of our differences, right? And that's cool. Differences are okay, of course. But where it gets, I feel like, demonic is when we begin to judge people on their differences, or we begin to criticize green for being green, right? It's just going to show up green, but you need it. There's plenty of things we see in this universe that are green, just like red and hue and all the other colors that we use in expression on this 3D realm. So it's all necessary. And it ain't blue's job to tell pink, right, that, you're doing too much, right? You just need to allow your essence to be and to shine, just like the sun has, because it's done it in a way that's so powerful. And we know the speed of light, it travels fast. It's the fastest traveling form of energy. So it's so powerful and strong, and if it works together in a certain way, it can give life abundantly. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of messages that we can be taking from the spiritual realm when it comes to our light, okay? So this little light of mine, baby, you better let it shine. That's what I'm here to tell you today. Be you. Be authentic. Be yourself, right? And create the space and allow others to be themselves too, all right? We may not always understand each other, right? But we can surely come from a place of awareness of saying, hey, I'm just another version of you. I'm just another being, right? Maybe a different color, right? Maybe a different hairstyle, right? Or, maybe a different way of expressing yourself. But different ain't bad, especially when you can get it together to come together and keep its essence, because you can create some power, It take like, I don't know how many jobs it takes to build a house, right? But you got your plumber, right? And you got your electrician, and you got your contractors, right? The builders. You got your realtors, right? You got everybody wearing different hats, keeping their own unique essence, right? But they're working together to build a house and then to get that house to a family, right? To another individual, But what's not happening is we not asking the realtor to lay the pipe. You don't want that. It'd be a plumbing nightmare, right? You need a professional. You need someone who's true in their essence of that skill, of that way of shining, right? So that's it. That's all I'm saying, y'all. So the light can really teach us a lot about life. Funny how those two words sound alike, right? But anyway, that was just a spiritual message real quick. I just wanted to come on here, honestly, because I ain't been on here in a minute, child. And there is a lot of things cooking. And I've got a lot of things cooking myself, I got a little bit of studying I got to do later on today. So I'm going to try to come on here later on this week, though, with a couple videos. I got some surprises later on, some little treats for us to get into some more astrology. And some numerology and some etymology coming up too. But I just wanted to come with just a spiritual video and talk about our light beings, okay? And just to remind you, in case, you hadn't heard it today, I think you're uniquely special. And I hope that you shine and beam as bright as you can into this world, because we need to see you. We need to see your hue, your unique hue. All right? And that's it. That's all I want to know. If you like it, subscribe if you haven't. If you want to share, feel free, Let me also know your thoughts. Does this resonate? Do you find any similar things about this theory on light? And I would love to hear your thoughts. So until the next time I talk to you guys, I love you. Take care. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.